Hi, I'm Lynne with Softsquares. We're going to do the countdown to Christmas or whatever holiday you want to do. I'm going to call it Christmas, but the countdown to Christmas Advent box for B. Now, this is Softsquares, which is my company. I have two boxes. B is 25 days, which means it will start today, which is December 1st. The A box is only 12 days, and I will add that to these videos with day one starting on December 14th, and then they'll carry on together, and then at the end, which will be December 25th, they will both have their final gift. You can open these however you want, but this is more the traditional way, and that's how my videos will be running. If there's a project in the bag, then I will do my best to have a tutorial or something to explain it better to you after I've introduced what's in the bag. So if you've already opened yours, or if you're opening it and you see there's a project, stay on to the end, okay? So it will show you what we're doing with that. And just so you know, as of this moment, which is the 1st of December, there still are Advent boxes A and B available. So you can go to softsquares.com and get them while they last. And we will announce on a Saturday stitch-uation video, which is always Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain. One of the first weeks of December, first or second week, we'll announce more details on the 2026 boxes, and we'll start taking deposits. And that's only a $50 deposit, and you can make payments as we have done in the past, and we'll explain more about that, but just know there will be signups opening up in a couple of weeks. So where do we start? I'm so excited. So first of all, I have to show you this quilt that's behind me. This is a really big quilt. Let's see, you can see down to here. There's one more row down here. This is the ugly sweater quilt. I have actually made 3 of these. This is the biggest of it. I have one more to make, and they're intended to be gifts, but I don't think they're going to go out this year because I need 4. But I'm going to be throwing up different quilts throughout this series, different Christmas quilts, and tell me what you think about them. Again, this is Ugly Christmas Sweater number 1, which is the large one, or largest one. Okay, so this is the B box, day 1. So just a little hint to all of you, my boxes in the past, the last 2 years, I know this is only its 3rd year, the boxes and the bags have been pretty clearly marked if it's an A or a B, and this year I didn't do that. The B box has a snowman sticker on the gift. The A box does not have anything other than the number. So if it has a snowman sticker, that tells you it's a B box. So I'm going to open this first day's gift, but in addition to that, there's some other items that are in the box that I want to show you what those are. And I didn't get those out. Hold on. So much for being prepared, right? Okay. I'm missing something. Okay, I think I have it all now. All right, so I'm going to put this package to the side, and I will be opening it. Don't go anywhere, but you're going to notice on the top of your package is a letter. Looks like this. I have broken down the days that you'll be seeing the video. So day 1 corresponds with December 1st, so just go with the day of the month. But it gives you a value of each day. I felt that it was easier for me to try to give you an idea what the value is, because some of these things were hard to find, or rare, or just unique just to us, or whatever. So I've got that. But I'm going to read to you the letter. But in addition to that is a flyer. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you've probably gotten this flyer before, but some people are new or don't realize I do so many things. So basically this says, join me online and become part of my community. This is really flooded out. I turned that off. Did that help? It did, didn't it? Become part of my community. Did you know that you can find me on YouTube for tutorials, shop tours, box openings, sew-alongs, contests, and live sales? For quilting supplies, we do quilting fabric, gifts, patterns, notions, block of the months, advent boxes, mystery boxes, embroidery patterns, design software, and more. And in that category of the unique things that we do here at Softsquares, we also do countdown to birthday boxes, and we do a scrap box and an oh goodie box. And so all that will show up on softsquares.com under specialty items. And so anyway, that's what those are. Now, in addition to the fact that we have a full website with thousands of bolts of fabric, thousands of threads, lots of patterns, like 1,600 patterns. There is a lot more to our website than it used to have, and we are growing all the time. So if you haven't found something you're looking for, give us a shot. And if you looked for it before, it might be there now. You never know. Also, if you need something specific, reach out to us and let us know, because we're small and we're trying to carry the things that you guys want. And if you guys tell us what you'd like, we will do our best to try to hunt it down and get it for you if it's something that's within our ability. So please let us know. Okay, but on here, back to this. I digress. Community groups. We have Facebook groups. I have one for donation, fabric, and swap, which is a monthly swap where between the 1st and the 10th, you can sign up for whatever that theme is for that month. Then we send you a list of who is participating in the swap, and you're just exchanging 2 fat quarters of whatever that theme is, and it changes every month, so you don't have to, you're not committed, you re-sign up for any month you're interested in. Does that make sense? But check that out. We also have the regular Soft Squares group where there's a lot of conversation going on in there. There's people showing their projects. This is where I want you guys to post things from your boxes and tell us about what you're working on. Things like that. We do monthly contests over there. Right now, we are running the Facebook contest where you make a small project, a quilting project like a table runner or a wall hanging, and post it to the Facebook group before the end of the month, the end of December, and then we will take a random drawing or pick a random winner. And the winner will get something that's related to the next month. But you have to go on that website to see what's going on, because we do give you a heads up on future months before we get there. So in a couple weeks, we're going to tell you more what's going on for January. And so definitely do that. And you can enter as many times as you have projects that you can enter. So these need to be new projects, but please come in and play around and contribute. And we have a lot of fun in there. We also help with Quilts of Valor. So that's what this plaque is that's right here, or certificate. We help Quilts of Valor chapter in Michigan, and so we do have some stuff specifically for this particular chapter on our website. You can type in QOV, and we will get you a 2-yard cut of 108 fabric, which is what they're asking for their backing, at a discount, and ship it to them. And if you need it for a different chapter, reach out and talk to us. So we'll figure something else out. But that listing is specifically to go to Pat in Michigan to help with that chapter. And they are desperately in need of all kinds of things. And she also has a wish list for her Quilts of Valor chapter. And you can, on the main page of softsquares.com, scroll down to the bottom, and it will show gift list or gift registry. You can search all, and you'll see her in there, or you can type in Quilts of Valor or your friend's name or whoever you're looking for. And if you don't have an account yet, I encourage you to create an account on softsquares.com, enter your birthday, because you're going to get a birthday coupon, as well as fill out your wish list, and then share that link with your family and friends so they know what to get you. And then when they place an order, we will send it directly to you or directly to them, whatever their preference is. But we can help you get what you want by filling out your wish list. So, but Quilts of Valor has a wish list, and so do some other content creators. Okay, so that's basically what all this is. I just thought I'd spend some time and explain it to you. I promise my other daily opening boxes are not going to be as lengthy or detailed. I'm not going to go over this stuff again. But you can find my email is Lynne, Lynne, at softsquares.com. Our website is softsquares.com. And obviously you found me on YouTube. So welcome to the group. Welcome to our videos. So now I'm going to read this letter to you. Welcome to the 2025 Holiday Advent Box B from Soft Squares. Thank you for supporting my small business and for being patient with us, as we have been working hard to get everything just right for this year's boxes. I love creating them and have personally curated everything. I'm really excited for you to finally get to open what I've been working on all year long. This year's box is filled with goodies for quilters, as well as yummy treats, plus a contest. I will explain that contest to you in this video, so don't go anywhere. On day 1, you will find a special card. You will need to watch the video on December 1st to learn what this is about. So that's basically what I just said. I am excited to share the news that we will be visited by the same elf that previously helped Holly on her YouTube channel, Dandelion Stitches. The elf will give her personal review and thoughts on each item that comes out of the box, just like she has in the past, but she will share it directly with us. Be sure to watch the Softsquares YouTube channel to see the daily unveiling of each item and what the elf has to say about it. Before I go on with that, I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea of the format for my videos. I plan to open up the B box, and when I get to the point where after the December 14th, I'll be opening the B box and the A box, and then I will be giving you the elf's critique, reading her letter, whatever it is, and giving you her fun opinion on that. And then I will be sharing with you tutorials. We also have the game that I mentioned, and that will be done before the tutorial. So I'll open the items, we'll share what the elf has to say about it, we'll play the game, and then there'll be tutorials. Watch my YouTube channel daily starting on December 1st and open your gifts with me. When there's a project or activity, there will be instructions at the end of those videos. In your box, you can open it any way and time you like. Please comment and share the videos. I've estimated on the low end, honestly, the value of the B box to be $600. And that did not include any of the fluff that's in there. And I know I was conservative on the values. So it's a loaded box. There are 2 Advent boxes available through my shop. If you're interested in the A box, which has 12 gifts, you can find it at Softsquares. The videos for that box will start on December 14th and both will end on the 25th. In mid-December on our website, we'll have the ability to put a deposit towards the 2026 boxes. The reservation is just $50 per box. And as in the past, Mr. Fix-It will oversee the payment options for those boxes. The price per box will be increasing slightly and the number of boxes for each one will be reduced from this year. Details will be announced during a stitch-uation video in December. It's a weekly live show on YouTube with news and updates that is every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain. I have already mentioned that. I kind of forgot what I had written in here, and I shared some things with you that I'm reaffirming with all this. The gang and I at Softsquares truly appreciate you and everybody in our community. We love hearing from you and hope you will share your projects and comments on our Facebook group where there are contests. And I wrote right through a little picture on here where there are contests too. Links to everything can be found at softsquares.com. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas from everyone at Softsquares. Lynne. This is where I was stuck. I can't tell what I wrote down in there. So it's just, in case you don't get to see the video, everything's in there, but I wanted you to see what it was. Now, in addition to that, at the top of your box, you're going to see an envelope that says Day 17 Part 2 Open Last. This is something that should have gone in the package for 17. I don't want you opening it until you've opened Day 17's package. So don't open at the end of the boxes. Open at the end of the day on 17. So open the gift, the package, see what's in there, and then open this. So just put this to the side. It's Day 17, Part 2. Okay? Put that there. You also have some fun little things that are not identified. They're not, I mean, they're kind of wrapped, but there's no number on them. So this is candy, but it's the good candy. Of course, it doesn't want to come out very easily. They are the chocolate nuggets. You're going to have to work to get them out, but you're getting a bunch of the chocolate nuggets in this cute little party wrapper present. You're also getting this, and this is in a bubble wrap because this is a glass jar, and we're trying to make things minimize whatever could happen to them. But you are getting a little Softsquares. The stickers on some of them might be different, but a little Softsquares Fiesta jar or spice jar. It'll have a snowman on or a snow ornament on top. You can take that off if you want, but it's just a little jar that you can put pins in, buttons, notions, your needles, whatever you want to do. But I gave it to you with some M&Ms. And the little package fits perfectly in there. And these are custom M&Ms that I ordered just for us. And you can see we have a snowman, naughty or nice, Softsquares logo, snowflake. And I think that's it. And then there's just the M. They always give you the M logo in there. So these are yours, and they're individually packaged so you can dump them in your little jar after you get it, or use your jar however you want. But that's not a daily item. It's just a little bonus. So there's that. You also have this. And what we've done is we've taken some of our scraps and just given you all a cute little simple Christmas ornament. You can do whatever you want with it. You can even repurpose it if you want. So just a little ornament of fabric scraps. All right, so those are the bonus things that come in here. I will talk about the game after I open this because the game card is in here. So now to get to day one, I'm going to open up the present and pull it out. You're all getting a file folder. It's not a project bag, although you can use it that way, I guess. It's a different type of bag specifically for documents. So you've got flat things in here, primarily patterns. But I'll show you more what's going on with that. You're going to get a 2-inch soft squares sticker. And here's our little note. Here's a nice selection of patterns to add to your collection. Mary Stars is a complementary pattern to the Make It Merry quilt pattern. Both are written by the same designer. I did a video series on this quilt earlier. So that is one of the patterns that are in here. Let me pull that out first since I read about it. It's this. And I was going to make this be a kitted project. There. But I decided to let you decide how and when you wanted to make it instead of giving you Christmas fabric. So it makes a 63 by 21 inch table runner, and the Make It Merry quilt that I have is by the same designer, and you may have seen that it is a video series with a few quilts left where you can buy the kit with the fabric for me. So anyway, you're getting that. You also are getting this Rui pattern. This is 48 by 60. It takes 15 fat eighths or 15 fat eighths and a little bit of yardage. We have puzzled. Puzzled is 50 by 62. It takes 5-inch squares, 7 fat quarters, or 10 fat sixths, and 2 yards of background. You also get the game card, which I'm going to pull to the side. I'll talk about it in a minute. Underwater basket weaving is a pattern you're getting. This is by Quilt It List by Amanda Bear. The size of this, you have 3 sizes, 63 by 75, 86 by 98, and 98 by 110 is the king size. The king size takes 9 yards of fabric for the backing because it's a big quilt. So that's a pattern that's in there. Some of you might find that some of these might be slightly different. There were some cases where I didn't quite have the exact number of that same pattern to spread. So you got something different, but you do have the equivalent and same number of patterns. And more than likely, what I'm showing you is what you're going to have. This is by Mod Star. It's called Mod Stars by Amanda Niederhauser. It's a 60 by 72, takes 10-inch pre-cuts. And it has those little stars that are in there. She's thinking she's doing it with a panel. Lay out the blocks. Fabric requirements. Nope. It kind of looked like there's something in the, oh, this glare is so bad today. In the middle of the blocks that are on the back side, like a little cat. The front does not have that, but it does not say it takes a panel. You can put whatever you want in there, whether it be a panel or solid or breaking up a piece, but that's what this is. It looks like she used it both ways. You're also getting something from called Cut Loose Press called Emerald City. This is by Christine Van Buskirk. Sorry. This one does use the Creative Grid Scrap Crazy 6 templates, which I believe I have in my shop. The main thing you're needing from that, though, is the triangle piece from it. Oh. So there's that. We also have a flange binding instructions from Fabric Cafe. So if you want to learn how to do that, which is where you're getting the second little inner binding, here's just some instructions on that. Now, then you get to keep this. This is the card that I skipped over. This is the game we're going to be playing. Every day, I'm going to be pulling out a bingo ball from my bingo balls that we use for contests all the time. We're going to pull out one ball per day, and you're going to keep track on your card. You do not have to send the card to me until the end of the box openings. But as soon as you get a bingo, you don't wait. But what you're going to do is take a picture and email that picture to me. I don't need your actual cards. But I do need to be able to read through and see the number that's behind it. So you might want to use a Sharpie or circle it with a pen or something so that when I verify, I can read what's in there. And when you get a bingo, and I'll tell you more details about that, but just know for now, bingo, okay? And you're going to send that to me, and then it will be a random drawing. I'm going to pick 2 people, and I have 2 27-inch flat screen TVs that are Roku enabled smart televisions that are basically plug and play, just ready to be mounted on the wall or put on your entertainment center, and we will ship that to you. So I'm going to pick 2 people that will get those based off of the random drawings, and I will be doing that on Saturday, December 27th, which is the stitch-uation, 2 days after Christmas. So you have till the 26th and early the 27th to email your entry to go into the drawing, and that's it. And I was going to give you more information on this, but I think I need to clarify that you have to have 2 bingos on your card to send it in. Okay, so you need 2 bingos, and just keep in mind there's a lot of people, and there will be lots of entries, which is why we're going to do a random drawing. And I will do the drawing live on my stitch-uation, which is going to be at 2 p.m. Mountain. It's a weekly video, but that's where I'm going to do the drawing and tell you who won the 2 TVs. Okay, so watch every day to get the number. If you end up getting behind, giving you some time to get your entry sent in, that gives you an opportunity to go back and watch the video and see what the new number is to be able to add it to your card. Or check to see if you have it on your card. I have moved all of my little things over here by my little trees. So I've got the ornament here. I have the candy striped chocolate filled thing. And then our little jar with the M&Ms. I just set those there, and you can open them whenever you want. I also put the extra letter for day 17 right here so that I don't lose track of it. And this is, again, part of day 17. Just open up after you open up number 17. So that will be December 17th. So that's going to sit there for a little bit. I'm also going to keep the bingo card over there, and we're going to do the drawing for the bingo card right now. And I also have a letter from the elf. So we're going to read what she has to say about what I just opened. So first ball I take out of here is G59. Now I'm keeping track of this, so you should too. And again, you need 2 bingos on your card. Then take a picture of your card, make sure I can see the numbers, and then that's how you submit it to the grand drawing. You have until the end of the day on December 26th. I did say the 27th earlier, but the 26th. To get your bingo card sent in to Lynne, Lynne, at softsquares.com. Sorry. I have a fan blowing, and the little chain was getting excited hitting the light. Anyway, the drawing for the TVs will be on Saturday, December 27th. So 2 days after Christmas, I will do the grand prize drawing live on my stitch-uation, which is 2 p.m. Mountain Time every Saturday. But on that day, December 27th, I will be doing 2 drawings, and I will pick 2 people out of the email recipients that come in on the show. So you'll get to see who won. You only get to enter once, though. So, but you do have until the 26th to email it to me. So it's super, super easy. And if for some reason you are struggling and just cannot figure out how to attach an email to us and you want to send snail mail or regular mail, that's fine as long as we get it by the 26th. And if you need the address, let us know. but it is on all of our shipping materials. So if you've got something from us, you might have seen it there. So anyway, if you have questions, reach out to me, Lynne at softsquares.com. But the first number on our bingo card is G59. Okay, that's the last time I'm going to talk about that number. So let's read our note from the elf. Now she's just giving us notes on what I'm opening. So let's see what she has to say. And this is my first time reading these notes. So let's see. She's got a lot to say. Day 1. Well, Gina, what is day 1? If you don't know, Gina is a customer of Softsquares, and I observed her opening up her gifts ahead of time. I will tell you, she ate all her goodies that Lynne said we could open early. Wow, the one baked good item. Mrs. Claus really examined it. She is going to brush up on her decorating skills. Now into the quilting items. I always look forward to day 1 in Softsquares boxes, as they are packed with so many ideas, and if you have one of them, go ahead and share it with a friend, because it is so good. So that's what the elf had to say about that. Anyway, this is day 1. Tell me what you think. And this is pretty normal, just so you know, for what day 1 is from my Advent boxes. I try to load it with patterns and other flat things in your first day, along with the document holder. So the first day of my Advent boxes, and there's a hint for the A box too, is going to be loaded with things like this. So just on my sheet right here, it says day 1, the value is $60. And that totally makes sense. And if you end up winning a TV, it's way more than that. My goal is to post these every morning just after midnight. So first thing on the day. Keep in mind, if you know someone that needs a box or wants a box, we still have some available. But I know that as soon as these videos start coming out, like as of today, they're going to go fast. They're already starting to ship out pretty quickly. But once people see what's in the boxes, just like in the past, they will sell out. So grab it if it's something you're interested in. And as of right now, they are available. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.